All right, so this is a unscripted video because all my videos are unscripted. No, I just thought I'd revive my dead channel to make a little video about something I find interesting. So obviously all of you all know about all the AI stuff going on in the in the digital art world right now. It's kind of the big thing, and every friggin' YouTuber making a Pikachu face thumbnail with AI in the title. It's kind of like the new Bitcoin. Anyway, I digress. um, Making this video because I'm thinking, I'm looking at the kind of situation right now, and I'm thinking we're gonna get a lot of scams. Like there's gonna be a lot of stuff out there that normies just are not prepared for, man. They're just not prepared for the level of deception that people are gonna be coming at them with. So the first one here is kind of it's the tamest of the three that I found. um, and it's not necessarily a scam. It's kind of just like the deceptive marketing. So this company claims they, in normie language. Let's just pretend for a moment you're a normie, and you look at this video. Um, you would be forgiven for thinking that these people are claiming that they can create an AI world out of, text to 3D AI world in a 3D space, right? But when in reality, this is completely not. This is not reality. This is a complete fabrication. What's happening here is it's a skybox, and a skybox, if you're not a normie, you will know is just like an image. It's an image that's wrapped around like in a sphere. The reason this looks kind of like a little bit 3D is because there is a height map being applied to this image, and you'll notice if this character walks around in their demo, they never walk very far. That's because they can't. It's a sphere. They can't really, even with the trickery that they do to stretch it out a little bit and make it look 3D. It's like if you walk far enough, this happens. Let me show you, because I found their website and did a bit of walking inside of it. Um, and this is what happens if you keep walking, like a normie would expect to do, right? So essentially, what's happening is they create a skybox from an image prompt, legitimately with an AI image prompt, and then they apply like a height map to it to give it like the illusion of depth. But the problem is, if you walk too far, things start going like really, really, really wrong. And this is just like a little bit of deceptive marketing, in my opinion. Like in their demos, they never do this. They never show it to you. Sure, you do see the stretching, but a normie would be forgiven for thinking that's just like some AI glitching. That is not even done by AI. That is done by the height map. And I mean, this isn't a scam. Don't get me wrong. I'm kind of throwing shade at these people, but what they're doing here is just a little bit deceptive. In every single one of their demos, they don't show the actual technology that's making this happen. They're just kind of showing the hype side of it. This is not a video game world, and it will never be a video game world. It will just be an image that you're kind of walking through. Um, it's some very standard technology that's been used for years. Okay, so let's get to the good stuff. So this one is my favorite. Good grief! I found this one recently, just today, and what actually prompted this video. So these people are claiming they can generate a 3D world from text. Basically, they're claiming this is the real deal, and it's a great big lie. It's in this video anyway. This video casts a lot of doubt on their claims because I'll just play the video and you'll see for yourself. Okay, you start typing chapter 1, the heels roll down in stepping motion, blah blah blah, and lo and behold, we have heels. Amazing. We keep going. Clusters of trees surrounded areas. So they're describing trees now, and if we wait a little bit, wow, we actually get trees. Amazing. And so we continue, and I'll just skip ahead a little bit here to this one. This one's pretty funny as well. So hang on, yeah, here we go. So here is chapter 2, another chapter in the story. The recently built road abruptly coming to a halt over furthering slightly into the opposite direction, blah, blah, blah. And it starts generating what they're describing, seemingly. Really amazing stuff. Okay, let's watch it again. And this time I want you to really pay attention and tell me if you see anything weird. Here's something weird. Do you see it? The hills roll down in stepping motion, covered with greenery. We have the hills, we have the greenery, but what are these black spots? These black spots are shadows of the trees. The script knows the trees are coming. How does it know that? Does this AI tell the future? Or are they just doing something weird here? Are they not being honest? At this point, we've not had anything about trees yet, but we have the shadows for the trees and the grass already. This tells me that they put this thing together after, like the video is disconnected from the text basically. Same thing here. If you look at this, just pause it right here. We haven't had anything about houses yet, and yet we have the shadows of the houses already. So whatever they're doing, it's pre-recorded. It's not like they built this whole place before they did the description. That's the only explanation that I have. Unless they have like some kind of weird explanation for, oh no, the script is just lagging behind. But still, how do you explain the fact that it's providing for houses before they mention anything about houses here? So, very funny stuff. This is obviously a scam, in my opinion. They'll have to do some serious explaining before they can. I mean, this is being shown, this is being pitched to. I'm making a big deal out of this, right? It sounds like I'm making such a big deal of this, but the thing is, a normie is going to watch this. Like, your mom's going to watch this and be like, oh, they're this, I should invest in this company or something, because that's coming, right? There's gonna be people doing this stuff and telling you to invest in their company, which is built on a scam. Even the background here is, I mean, it's a real image background. It's not like it's been generated. I mean, and we can continue. I haven't even watched the rest of the video yet, but all of their videos have the same sort of vibe. It's like they're pitching this to normies as a way to generate your own video. This company is going to revolutionize gaming. Meanwhile, it's just a bunch of pre-recorded stuff being edited together. That is at least my opinion of this at this present time. And so the third one, and this one is kind of the first one that came on my radar, is this Kadem, these guys, oh my word. So their initial pitch, they've been around for a while. Their initial pitch was you generate 3D models just from a text prompt, which legitimately there is technology now that can do that. Granted, it's not very good. Like the 3D models are often like awful, but these guys claimed they could do it, and they claimed this was the quality of their models. And this has been revealed to be a scam, over and over again. A bunch of industry professionals call these people out, and they, I mean, if we watch we can just skim through their video here. They claim that, their AI can grab an image and create a 3D model from it, this is the resulting model. And this is a complete lie. This was created by a human, a very low-paid human, by the way. This isn't so much a scam as it is just sad, and it's exploiting people. Like, this isn't AI. This was created by a real person. And you'll notice that their wording on the site is very, very careful not to really mention AI in that context. The only place I could really find AI was here. We're proud to be backed by the best in AI and gaming. This is because they were called out for it, and they kind of changed their whole pitch to avoid being held liable, I guess. Yeah, so I mean, 3 scams that I just really kind of thought I'd look at, because it's fun and also a little concerning. I think a lot of people who aren't familiar with how this stuff works are going to end up falling for this stuff, and they're going to be enticed into probably investing in products and companies that are built on lies. There's a lot of legitimate AI stuff happening, very exciting and interesting stuff happening in the art world right now, but there's a lot of scams incoming, and I'm predicting there's going to be a lot more scams in the very near future, because this is kind of like the new Bitcoin, right? All these types of people are now jumping on the AI bandwagon, and it's gonna be very interesting to see how this stuff plays out, because um, these people are not in this for the sake of art or whatever. They're just in here for the sake of making money as fast as possible, off of suckers like the rest of us. So yeah, be careful out there. I was about to upload the video, and then I found another one, which again is like sitting on the line between a scam and a real product. So these people are promising like this RPG game on Kickstarter, and it can procedurally generate entire dungeons and villages in a single click, which might be true. Honestly, it might be true. I'm not really concerned with that. This one isn't that serious. I just found it interesting. Like if you scroll through this, you come to like these amazing renders of what they're promising, which you could just consider this like concept art. Like yeah, any Kickstarter will put concept art in its pitch. That's normal. That's fine. But the thing is, in my opinion, this is wildly unrealistic. Like your game is not going to look like this. Hell no. And these images are like they have this. You can see from their tech demos that are in engine. This is just an asset pack they got off a. This is probably just an asset pack that they got off an online marketplace somewhere. But anyway, you can see from this, there's never gonna look anywhere close to these Mid-Journey pictures. Which and you look at these things and it's like, oh my word, this is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be the best looking game ever. Meanwhile, they're just. It's so funny. They even try to make some of these GIFs look like you're zooming in, like you're in a 3D space or something, um, which is just not. This is not reality. Like they're using these AI generated images to like generate an unrealistic expectation of what the world, to create an unrealistic expectation of what it's going to look like. Here's some more. You got AI here. I guarantee you there'll never be anything that detailed in their game. And yeah, so I guess with this one, just continuing with the idea that you're gonna see a lot of stuff that is fake, that is kind of, not real, um, which is nothing new. It's just that AI is not going to be used as like the selling point for a lot of this stuff. Um, yeah, so I guess be careful out there and warn your mom and your dad and your grandpa to not believe too much of what they see online. All right, cheers.